Good afternoon. My name is Raquel Jones, and I'm the Director of External Relations here at Virginia Tech. I'd like to begin by firstly sending our thoughts and prayers to the families and friends of our students, faculty, and staff. We are still in shock over the devastating tragedy that has occurred on our campus, and we're currently working to provide assistance to all those affected by this horrific incident. Our goal is to do everything possible to help and support our Virginia Tech community to recover and eventually, with time, move forward. Please be assured that the safety and security of our Virginia Tech students and employees was the main focus throughout this entire incident. Thank you for the great efforts and bravery to our Virginia Tech Police Department, who acted quickly and professionally throughout this incident. Thank you also to our local and state police officers, investigators, and FBI officials for their tireless work throughout this investigation. It is because of the untiring efforts of the individuals I just mentioned that evidence has been collected, processed, and analyzed to help determine the identity of the perpetrator. While the investigation is still ongoing and will be for some time, we can now confirm the identity of the gunman at Norris Hall. His name, Cho Sung-hai. He was a 23-year-old U.S. resident from South Korea, an English major in his senior year here at Virginia Tech. He was living on campus at Harper Hall, where he planned out the execution of this heinous crime. Yesterday, April 16th, 2007, at 7:15 a.m., a 911 emergency call was received by our Virginia Tech Police Department, reporting a shooting in West Ambler Johnston Hall. Upon receiving the report, local emergency response officials were notified and arrived to the campus within minutes. There were 2 victims shot. Both have since been confirmed dead. By 8:25 a.m., our campus leadership team was developing a plan to notify students of the homicides in West Ambler Hall. At 9:42 a.m., students in the engineering building, Norris Hall, made a 911 emergency call notifying police of more shots that had been fired inside the building. Police arrived within 3 minutes of the call and broke into the building, whose entry doors had been chained shut by the perpetrator. Over the course of the morning, 4 emails were sent to students, faculty, and staff, notifying them of the homicides in West Ambler Johnston Hall, and also that there was an active shooter on campus in Norris Hall, and that everyone should stay put where they are. Within a 2.5-hour period, using a .22 caliber Walther P22 and a 9mm Glock 19 handgun with 17 magazines of ammunition, Cho shot 47 people, killing 30 of them, and eventually turning the gun on himself. There are now officially 32 victims confirmed dead. This investigation is far from over, and more will be revealed in the days and weeks to come. For now, all classes are canceled for the remainder of the week to allow us to grieve and support one another, the victims, their families, and the entire Virginia Tech community. Tonight, there will be a candlelight vigil at the University Drill Field, where we can come together as a community to grieve. We do ask that during this time, you give the families of the victims their privacy. It is important for us as a university, community, and as a nation to start having a serious conversation about sensible gun control laws in this country. We also need to provide more access for support to those suffering from mental illness. We must focus on intervention programs for those in need of help in order to prevent these sorts of senseless acts from occurring. We intend on looking closer at our security protocols in the wake of this incident to make certain that this sort of occurrence does not happen again. Finally, I want to thank everyone in our community, our state, and around the country for their thoughts and their prayers. Healing from this will take time, but this is a resilient community and we will recover. However, right now, our greatest priorities need to be on meeting the needs of the victims and their families, as well as the students, faculty, and staff of Virginia Tech. Thank you.